that there was a woman buried alive.
Can I get one red and one white, please?
What is that? Oh, for a little. Oh my god. This view is absolutely insane.
Wow. We've made it to Berat, Albania. Look at this, we're staying in a castle at the moment. This is one of the places you can stay and I would recommend it.
Yeah,
it's amazing, so beautiful. The only things that I would say is that be careful of the cobblestone paths.
They are slippery.
They are really slippery. And then the other thing is, get ready for your walk down to town because town is all the way down there. And it is a real long downhill slope.
And then schlep up on the way.
And then on the way back, it can be a bit tough. We only had one wine last night, so it wasn't so bad. But I think if you wanted to have a couple of wines.
We actually found such a cool wine window. So Albania's first wine window. We stumbled across it on the way home from the most amazing dinner we had as well, which we're going to share later in the video. But you basically just walk up to this wine window, ring a bell, and you order your wine and then they put the wine through. I'd never done one before, so I found it really fun. So we're going to share some of the best restaurants and food that we had while we are here. We're going to show you what you can do here, all the sites you need to see. And then afterwards, we are actually going to head over to Gjirokaster, which is another traditional Albanian town. We're staying there for one night. And we've got a lot of amazing things planned as well. So stick around, make sure you subscribe if you like this video. If you've got any questions about Albania or your travel itinerary, make sure you drop them below because we're gonna have a lot of fun and we can't wait to take you along for the ride. There's no one here again. This happened in Tirana. They love their reception desks not to be manned. Free workouts for everyone. Bye.
Quick coffee stop at Stepia, and this one is a top-rated cafe spot. Abby's been doing a lot of research.
Always.
Can confirm it is fantastic coffee. And if you haven't watched our previous video, the crazy thing about Albania is it has the most coffee shops per capita.
And the coffee is very good.
And the coffee is very good.
We have not had a bad coffee yet.
We have not, so...
Actually, we've had very fantastic coffees the entire time.
We are now walking across Goritsa Bridge, which is a famous bridge in this town, and that's because it connects two historical cities. So you have Goritsa and Mangalem quarters. So Mangalem quarters is the other place that I suggested you could stay other than at the castle. One really interesting thing that I heard was there's this folklore that there was a woman buried alive in the foundations of this bridge in order to make it last forever. Now, I am not Albanian, so if I've got this wrong, please let us know in the comments, or if you have more information on this, let us know. And that's where we're going to dinner, according to Abby. Abby makes the dinner reservations and she always hits the spot.
I do.
You haven't missed yet?
I haven't missed yet. I've done a lot of research on this place, but this is the #1 rated restaurant in Berat, so it's going to be good.
Let's get it.
Berat is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it's known as the City of 1,000 Windows. As you can see on both sides, if you look, you know, it's just filled with Ottoman style houses and it is absolutely stunning. Looks really traditional and honestly this is what I would expect. When I think of Albania, this is kind of what I expected. So it's ticking all the boxes that way.
And what do you reckon about the people and everything so far then?
The people are so lovely, like unbelievably above and beyond. So lovely. The girl in the gym this morning, we rocked up and there was no one there. She came in and she was just like, yeah, train, no worries, blah, blah, blah. It was just so nice. Yesterday at the supermarket, we were ordering eggs and just having a good old gas bag and she was just so lovely. And then last night we booked a restaurant which was fantastic. His name is Lily, who runs it, and he called me and we had a chat for like 20 minutes on the phone whilst I was making the booking. And then when we got there, he was just putting in so much effort. I think they really want you to have a good time here. They want you to experience Albania in the best possible way and they're just so lovely and caring.
Found a new friend.
Yeah. trek up.
Okay, extremely hot tip. If you want to stay fit for your European holiday, then make sure you book accommodation at the top of a hill. You'll get an epic view, plus you'll have to do a shitload of steps on the way down and back up. And you'll work off your wines and dinner. There you go.
Cheers. We are at a lovely rooftop bar terrace, and there are heaps of these around the Mangalem area. So if you just Google rooftop bars, I'm sure you'll find plenty of them. Little tip, most of them don't open till 6 or 6:30. But Berat is also known as the wine country. So really yummy wines. We've had some delicious wine so far, and we're going to enjoy even more at dinner. Remembered so many good things.
Well, that dinner was epic.
12 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
12 out of 10. Tredita and Berat, add it to your list. Along with that, last night we had one of the most amazing meals as well. It was such a different vibe. This one's a bit more upper class, but last night it was such a homely feel. There was only about 12 people in the restaurant, and I called up the guy to book in, and he was just the most lovely guy. His name's Lily. We chatted for maybe like 10 minutes. He was like, "Where are you from?" Like asking me so many questions, and then we arrived and he gave us the biggest hug.
Yeah.
He was so lovely.
It was really, really nice, and they sat us on a table with a bunch of other people because we were very last minute, and they were all from different parts of the world, and we had a good chat. We got to meet people. It was just a big
and
bit
it was
of fun.
like only a small limited menu, so there was only like eight or so items on the menu. Really nice, really cheap, and it was called Lily's Homemade. Please book ahead of time because we almost missed out. We were so lucky to get a cancellation.
Otherwise, if you want something a bit more special with an epic view, then you got to come to this one. The guy who runs it is fantastic. I'll put a clip up over here because we met him and he was a really nice guy. All right, we're with Antonelli. He is the owner of this restaurant here, and he was telling me about how this place has been in his family for
three generations. Since 1948.
1948. And they've just made this restaurant in 2022, and it is freaking phenomenal. If you want Albanian food and if you want that traditional style, then I would come here. What's your favorite dish, do you reckon?
So we have here the famous Berati dish. Is Berati beef. It's a beef with cheese inside, rolled in bread and egg. Is phenomenal, and I suggest you.
We just had it.
Yeah, we just had it.
Yeah.
I can recommend that one 100%. All right, cheers, fella.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Can't fault it. Honestly, I'm so full, so happy. The food in Berat has been outstanding. So definitely come here. We are starting the journey for a 2.5-hour ride from Berat to Gjirokaster.
Is it Gjirokastër?
Gjirokaster.
Gjirokaster.
Gjirokastër.
Gjirokastër.
Pronunciation of Albanian words not on point, but it is a beautiful day. We've done a bit of work this morning, had some breakfast, and we're kickstarting the journey. We're actually staying at a beautiful resort, so we're trying to get there as quickly as possible so that we can enjoy all the facilities.
Yeah, I never know
knows
where we're
nothing.
going, so
Special surprise.
I always get excited. It's
Special
perfect.
surprise. So let's go.
Let's go.
We can confirm the streets of Gjirokaster are very small and narrow, and there are lots of cars here. So you want to make sure that you can, I think it's back that way. Yeah. You want to make sure that you can start a manual car on a hill, because I certainly could not. Thank God Tice is driving. That's all I can say. It's a little bit away up a hectic hill. For a little. God.
only just. And
It's beautiful.
it is beautiful here.
The nicest. I think we drove through a bit of a sketchy area through Gjirokaster.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much happening here, but the old town.
Old Town looks really cute.
Yeah, it looks cute.
It's the ultimate contrast, this place.
Hello. Good, how are you? The beautiful Kirkula Resort. I hope that's right. I always need to fact check before we go live, but anyway, we'll pop it up on the screen here. Beautiful, but best part, come and check out this room. View. Wow.
Best room in the house.
Best room in the house. It's got a pool. So we were going to go out for a meal tonight. We found a really nice winery, but we've decided that we're going to stay in tonight, hang out at the hotel, maybe get a little cheeky drink by the pool, watch a movie. We're going to watch Taken, and then tomorrow we're going to get up, explore the beautiful old town of Gjirokaster, and then go to the winery. So tune in because it's going to be great. Best day ever.
Gjirokaster.
Gjirokaster.
Our final day in Gjirokaster.
It is a beautiful sunny morning, and look at this view.
So beautiful. And there's the castle over there. We're going to go check that out today. And then they've got the small old town down there. We're going to check that out. How do you feel?
Really great. Had a great night's sleep. We watched Taken last night.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I don't know how I got to sleep so early when you watch a movie like that, but it was fantastic.
Because it was a happy ending.
It was a happy ending. Yeah. Need a dad like that.
Yeah. Last night we got to have this traditional dessert. One was called Oshaf. Abby loved Oshaf.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. It was kind of like a softer panna cotta. It's made with sheep's milk, and it had cinnamon on top, and it was really, really tasty. And then there was another one called Sup, which I would compare to like a trifle.
Yeah, it was a trifle.
Like a trifle. So it had like a layer of crumble and some cream and everything. Also delicious. but I think the Oshaf was definitely special, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got to try it for sure.
Okay, the breakfast at this place is absolutely insane. Look at what I got here. I'll put an overlay. But they've got all these Albanian breakfast things like Albanian pancakes, donuts. Like this is an Albanian donut. I haven't tried it before. Pretty good. And lots of pastries like the cheese and spinach pie and stuff all there. If anything, come to this hotel for the breakfast. Is epic. Look at this view. We're on a balcony. Abby's come in with her feed. What do you reckon she got? What did you get?
My favourite, peanut butter and eggs.
Peanut butter, eggs, omelette,
Yum,
French toast.
The best.
The whole shebang.
So good.
How do you stay so fit and so healthy?
Moderation.
Moderation. If you want to stay fit and healthy while you travel, just ask
Come
Abby.
hit me up.
Come hit Abby up.
Come train with me.
Come train with her. She knows the
Teach
way.
you how to eat like a king or a queen and stay fit.
You. We were just having a read, and I was thinking it'd be nice to get some book recommendations from you guys, because Abby and I love to read while we're on the go. At the moment I'm reading Butter, which is a very unique Japanese book that is surprising, very surprising. I'm really, really loving it. Abby just finished this book by Trevor Noah, and if you haven't read that, that's a biography. It's a fantastic one about Trevor Noah growing up in South Africa, and yeah, it's just a really, really cool book to read, and a funny, weird, crazy story. Sad as well, sad story. But he writes it in a really good way. Probably one of my up there books. And then you're trying to download A Gentleman in Moscow. So if you've read that, let us know what you think about that, because we've heard it's a fantastic book too. If you were just stopping here for a day trip, you can just park your car in the town, come a bit earlier. There's parking. We paid 200 lek for 1 hour, but you could probably find cheap ones or park wherever, like the locals do. Just park in, you know, or in the middle of a street, park in the middle of a roundabout, park in someone's shop. It doesn't really matter.
No, it's really Correct. They've got traditional, you know what they'll have here? The traditional custard that we had last night.
The
Gotta
Oshaf.
get that.
Oshaf.
Oshaf.
Yeah, we're getting that every day now.
Yeah, really cute. You could definitely just come in here and meander and have a look around. And
What do you think about the castle?
yeah, very cool so far. Big. I feel like people lived here. Like you could really see
Yeah.
people living in the castle, whereas in Berat it was kind of just, a lot of it was ruined and it was a bit smaller and everything.
Yeah, I think before we were considering whether or not it would be worthwhile visiting both, but I think if you want to see a castle, like you have to go to this one. This one's
the
like
castle to go
epic.
to. Yeah.
It's huge and there's lots of hidden rooms, lots of places to see, lots of tunnels, and then they've got a museum inside of it. So like there's cannons here and there's planes, all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty funky.
It's cool, yeah. But we were trying to talk earlier, which one would you choose, Berat or Gjirokaster, if you had to choose one?
Yeah.
I think
Now
I
it's-
prefer Berat.
You sit
Well,
100%.
castles aren't really my jam.
Yeah.
I'm more about the cute little towns and the restaurants and rooftop bars and things like that. So I think Berat for me was better.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if you like castles, then Gjirokaster's the way to go for sure.
Now, one thing we did run out of time to do on the way to Gjirokaster was see Osumi Canyon, and heaps of people have recommended to go see that. I think you can kayak down there as well, so I'll put some videos I find up here so you can see what it looks like. But that might be something to add to your list. In addition to that, when you're in Gjirokaster, you can also go see the Cold War tunnels. That's something that a lot of people enjoy. But I think honestly the main thing to do while you're here is go check out this castle. Like, you could spend a couple of hours here. Massive, look how big it is. So we're gonna go have a walk around and we'll put some videos up. I think we might have a coffee before we leave.
Yeah, and then we are off to Humare.
I know.
Yes, next adventure. We are in Humare for 8 days. Beachside, beautiful coastal town. So make sure you follow us to keep up with our journeys. If you've got any questions about Berat, about Gjirokaster, about Albania and your itinerary, make sure you drop them below as well. We're so happy to help.
Yeah.
Come follow us on Instagram here because we're a lot more active there daily. And just thank you so much for watching, guys. We appreciate it more than you know.
Exactly. See you later. Bye.